everybody, this is Mrs. Montgomery from my basement. This is where I might do some of my lessons, and so today's lesson is just to review. Today's assignment was to review worksheets, and just to be clear, it says to review worksheets, which means I wanted you to look over the worksheets that you already did. That did not mean that you had additional ones. What I really want to talk about today, though, is this whole week was just to review adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing fractions. If you're struggling at all, this page here that says Khan Academy on it is where you can go and it will walk you through it before you get too frustrated or anything. Go through that. It helps you do practice ones. It tells you how to do it exactly, but go through that as well. When you are adding and subtracting fractions, the biggest way that we know how to do that is to make sure the denominators are the same. And the best way to do that is to find the lowest common denominator. So we look to see what is the least common multiple of 4 and 2. It is 4. So if I counted by 2s, I counted by 4s, that would be the first one that they would share. So this problem, I do not need to change anything. It already has a 4 on the bottom. This one, I've had to put a 4 at the bottom. And then you think to yourself, what do you do to get from 2 to 4? And you'd multiply it by 2. The important step here is whatever you do to the denominator, you must do to the numerator. So you multiply it by 2, and you get 2. So now your two numbers are 3/4 plus 2/4. Always, in addition and subtraction, you keep the denominators the same. So I leave my 4 here, and then I have 5 on my top. That is what you call an improper fraction. So with an improper fraction, we want to put it back into a mixed number. And the way you do that is you have a 5 divided by 4. And how many times does 4 go into 5? One whole time. And then you multiply it, and then you subtract here. You get a 1. That is your remainder. You bring it up here to the top. And then you take what your divisor was, you put it here for your denominator, and you have 1 1/4. And that is how you do the addition and subtraction of fractions. Again, if you look at the paper I gave you, this paper going there, or looking on this side will help you as well. When you have a mixed number, please make sure that you can just line them up, just like it says down here if you review that, and that will help you to understand that as well. Multiplying fractions, you just go straight across. Make it easy on yourself. Some of you work on actually reducing it before you actually multiply. And if you multiply first, you can always simplify it later. If you have the mixed number, you must turn it into an improper fraction. So we're going to do one example of that. It's by 3 1/4 multiplied by 2 2/3. I'm going to make this back into an improper fraction where I multiply these two. 3 times 4, 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. I add the 1, I get 13/4. Now I multiply that. 2 multiplied by 3, I get 6 plus 2 is 8. I put that all over the same denominator. Now when I'm looking at this, I would go straight across and I would multiply. When I look at it, I see a 4 and an 8 that they share. So they both can be divided by 4s. I can cross that off and put 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now when I go straight across, I have 26/3. That again is an improper fraction, which we can make into a mixed number. We divide that. 26 divided by 3. You can see this okay? It'll be 8. You get 24. And then again, that 2 comes up here. And then your same divisor, same denominator is over here. You get 8 2/3. Again, all this is reviewed right on here. So after multiplication of fractions, your last one for this week that you're responsible for is your division of fractions. So real quickly, if I have 4/5 and I want to divide by 1/3, you keep the first number, change this operation to multiplication, and then you flip this, which is called, I hope you at home know what this is called, reciprocal. So we change it to the reciprocal, and then we go straight across. We'd have 12/5. And again, improper, we can make back into a mix. And that'd be 2 2/5. Now, if you're multiplying or dividing by mixed numbers, then you again make it into an improper fraction. And then you do your keep, change, flip. And then you should come up with the correct answer as well. For tomorrow, sorry, that would be one of my children over there, Lillian. Okay, for tomorrow, you're going to have the quiz on Study Island. Most of you are completely fine with going to Study Island. You go to Study Island, make sure you select My Classes. Under My Classes, you'll see View Assignments, and this assignment is actually called, what did I end up calling it? It will be the one that is on March 20th. It'll be the assessment review of fractions for March 20th. So if you have any questions about it, just go ahead and take it. It will come to me. I will see your responses. Just do the best that you can on it, and just show me what you know about adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing fractions. Hope everybody's doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.